Alright, hey, HadesOmega here. So I'm doing a channel update. I did one of these around maybe a little bit less than a year ago. So I wanted to just give a channel update. I actually did another video of this, but a little later when my channel got remonetized, I never got around to posting it. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do this one now. I'm planning to go on an adventure ride next week. So I'm trying to get some stuff done before I leave. So the big news is last year around this time the channel got demonetized. So that's the news that's going on. So and then I got 1,000 subscribers thanks to all you guys that subscribed to my channel, and I had like way more watch hours than required. Like I knocked that one out of the park. It's because HadesOmega kind of makes too many long videos. So I know I make a lot of long videos, and I gotta like try to cut that down, sort of, because sometimes, well, I like watching my videos even though they're long, but sometimes I just want to watch something real quick. I don't have time to watch a lot of video like content and stuff. So I'm trying to cut the times down and stuff. So the channel got remonetized in like, it took like 3 or 5 months or something, somewhere around that time frame, around like in summer of last year, 2018. The channel got remonetized because I was able to get the right amount of subscribers, but then. And then, so I submitted the application. So this is kind of how it works. Like when you got enough of the subscribers and the view time, you apply. You apply for monetization, and then that takes a while. I think it didn't actually. Some people say they've been waiting months. I think it only took me like a month for them to what's the word, to approve it. But then once I approved it and I got all my videos monetized again, there was no ads playing. For some reason, there were no ads on my videos for like 3 months. So what a ripoff. So I'm monetized, but we're not monetized. So it's if your channel gets demonetized on YouTube, you gotta jump through a lot of hoops to get it demonetized. And if you're kind of counting on that money, to help you pay for what I use the money for, the YouTube money for, the ad revenue, is to obviously to fund all this good stuff going on here. I use it to fund all my activities and camera stuff. So I had just recently done my taxes, and I had to put like how much money I made, and I actually claimed some like stuff, like supply stuff, like cameras and like cell phone stuff, and because I use up a lot of that stuff when I'm writing. I've gone through so many cameras and stuff. It's ridiculous just to do this, but I like it. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, the channel got remonetized, and then finally the ads are showing again. So I'm making revenue, but at the same time, my main channel, my regular HadesOmega channel, got demonetized. So and then they said like something, I didn't have enough original content. I don't know what's up with that bullshit, man. So they could demonetize your channel like anytime. So being like a YouTuber is not a good source of income. Yeah, so my other channel got demonetized. So like I was making money off of that one, and then now I'm not making money off of that one, but they let you reapply like a month later. I'm like, I don't see anything wrong with my channel. Like, it's my content, And so I just reapplied, and then I bet you it's the same. It's probably going to be the same story. It'll get approved, and then no ads will show for a long time. And dude, I don't know. It's not cool. So you can view my channel without any ads. My main channel. So yeah, it's been monetization's been like really not cool. Okay, so before I get on with what's going on this year, let's go on what happened last year and like what happened. It's kind of like a what they call an AAR, after action review. Kind of go over your plan and what really happened and what you can do to improve upon it. So so we did King of the Hammers. King of the Hammers happened pretty recently, like last week or something. I didn't go this time. But I went last year. I didn't really post any videos for that yet. I've been really behind on the videos, especially the the big event ones. And then we did the SoCal OHV Adventure Ride, the SoCal Quadventure Ride is what I called it. I didn't really post any videos from that either. I'm so behind on the videos. And then the year before that, I did the Nevada BDR and a TAT, and I hadn't worked on any of those videos too. So I'm really behind on like the adventure riding stuff. And that's the stuff that I like to work on, but it's the most time consuming, and it's like I don't really want to do it, type of thing. So as you can see, if you look behind me, there is no more quad back there. So I sold Wally. Wally's gone now. But that last ride was to to have some last fun with the quad, and I did, and I hope in the future I can get a new quad, but I just don't have space for it. That's the problem. So yeah, I got the KLX in here now, and we can talk about I'll talk about the KLX when we get to it. And then we went to World Superbike, and I got to ride the KLR on the track for a parade lap. That was a lot of fun. And I posted a couple videos on it, some short ones, but I didn't really do the vlog on it, so I still have to get to that. And then we did Refuel TT not long after. And then so I got to do the track. I got to do my first track day on like a fast motorcycle, a super sort of fast motorcycle, the Victory Impulse TT, and it kind of it was fun. It was a lot of fun, and I wish I could have raced, but they ran out of spots for the time trial. So this year I will try to get into time trial. Now I know what's the dealio, what's happening. I've ridden Laguna Seca more than it's 2 times now I've ridden Laguna Seca, so I know what's up now. So next time I'm gonna go do the time trial, put a time down for Victory Impulse TT. But I had a lot of fun with that. I did post all of that. Check that out in my. I have a playlist about it, and it's pretty cool. This year should be an interesting year for electric motorcycles. I'll get on with that after. And then what happened after? And then we did the Supermoto, KLX Supermoto, mini Supermoto project. That's that guy back there. It doesn't have the Supermoto wheels on it right now, but the project was to turn my KLX Supermoto, to turn my KLX 140L into a Supermoto, and like I could easily switch back and forth between the street and dirt configurations, and we did it. We did a good job. I made a little series on how I did it. Check that out if you're interested in it. KLX 140 is a fairly common mini dirt bike, and yeah, and then I did a fair amount of dirt racing. We did the Coyote Creek Enduro and the Hollister Hills Hairball. Both of those events are great. I would like to go do those type of events again, these local enduro races and stuff. And I did okay. My first one, I was kind of like an experiment, sort of, because I left some of the Supermoto stuff on, and I know, like, don't do that. Now I know. And the second one, I did a lot better. I placed 6th in my class. So on a little motorcycle, okay. I was passing people on the really tight stuff, and then when stuff that required more power, like going up hills and stuff, I just got blown away. So, but it's a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I like that little bike. So. And then we did a bunch of Supermoto stuff. Obviously, we went to Sonoma. I went to Sonoma Raceway a couple times. I haven't posted the videos on that. I will. Track day videos are kind of boring, but but I did a couple vlogs on how it worked out for me, and I must have won like at least five times the Sonoma kart track. And then we did a fair amount of drag racing last year too. So like I mentioned, I wanted to do some track events, like, you know, racing and stuff, and I did it. We did it last year. I didn't really do much on the big bike. It's so expensive going out to do to go to like a real racetrack and, you know, really do a track day and stuff or race. And it was so I didn't really get to do too much of that, but I did do a bunch of drag racing with the Impulse, and one day I did the KLX, and that was interesting. I haven't gotten along to posting all those videos, so I'll try to get to that. And I actually rode the Impulse up there one time from San Jose and then back home, and it was a nightmare trying to get back home with the electric bike, man. I'll tell you that. I still haven't posted that video. I started to get good at drag racing this bike. I kind of know how the throttle works now. There's like a dead spot in it, you know, and you have to just like twist it until you find, you know, it gives you power, and then just give it the full beans. So that's got my reaction times down a lot. But drag racing is not easy, man. Bracket drag racing, it's no joke, dude. I'm telling you, dude, it's all about reaction time, right? And like how well you know your machine, you know, type of thing. But electric bike is pretty consistent. It's not very fast. It does like 15s or something, but it's a pretty consistent machine. All right, so what else? And then we did LEB2B, and I'm almost done posting those videos. Hopefully I can get it done this week. I really shortened my editing kinda. I did it like my Nevada BDR video, where I just kind of like put short clips and like as stuff went along, and I just synced it to some music, and maybe I had some talking in there, and then I will probably add a vlog about that. I did make a vlog, but I didn't post it. I just posted all the action stuff. I hope you guys like that. It seems like it. I got like more than 100 hits on those videos, so you guys like that. And I did get to meet a bunch of you guys that watched my video at LEB2B. That was nice. That's the first time I'd ever gotten recognized as a YouTuber when at a motorcycle event. Almost, yeah. People were like, "Hey, that's HadesOmega. I know that." So that was cool, man. Thanks for all of you guys that came and said hi during LEB2B. And yeah, so we did LEB2B again. We did in 2016. I did in 2018. That's a shirt I'm wearing right now. Actually, this is the first time I'm wearing it too. And we kicked ass. I stripped the racks off. I made the bike as light as possible, and we did good. I got really tired towards the end, but we pushed on, and I finished it this time. You know, I finished it. I kind of lollygagged at the end a little bit, so most of those videos are up. So check those out if you want to look at that. And so fast forward to now. So the plans were to I wanted to go on a Thailand trip. Ideally, I would want to go to. I wanted to do a Hokkaido motorcycle trip, but that's not going to happen. It's too much money. I've been having trouble saving money this last year or two, and I'm having to pay rent here and everything. So, but I got a garage now, so that's a cool thing. Check it out. I will probably do a garage tour video. I got pretty much everything set up the way I want it now. So I know it's been like a year, and it's still like I'm still touching stuff, you know. But yeah, look forward to that video. But yeah, so I plan to do a Thailand trip, because if you can get a plane ticket to Thailand, it's pretty cheap. You know, everything else like the hotels and stuff, and you can rent a motorcycle there. I wanted to rent like a KLX, like the one I got now, but like they have something called the KLX 150 there. It's like a street legal motard version of the KLX, and yeah, so I wanted to do that, but I know I didn't have money to do that either, so I decided to save money, because if I did it, I'd probably been broke. I would have done that around December, not too long from now. It is now. Oh yeah, it's almost Valentine's Day when I'm shooting this video, by the way. And then I didn't do King of the Hammers this year. I didn't do the Mojave. Oh yeah, I did Mojave Family Adventures last year. We didn't do that either. I think I think that's coming up this weekend or something. I've just been trying to save money, you know, and I think I should do less riding events and edit more videos, get more of my videos out there. But yeah, that's like so let's talk about this year. So the first motorcycle event that I am going to do is our big event is we're going to go back out and do an adventure ride on the DR650. So I haven't done an adventure ride since Nevada VDR, and it was in late 2017. It's 2019 already. So the SoCal BDR Backcountry Discovery route was just released not too long ago, like a couple months ago, and so I'm gonna go ride it. The weather's been pretty crappy in California, so I'm waiting for the weather to get better and the days to get longer. You know, it's still kind of winter time. This winter has been a long winter, and we have lots of rain. So I think SoCal will be fine though, if I left like today or whatever. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. I got a new setup for the DR. Hopefully it'll work out. We'll try it out. I really like the way the DR was set up before as an adventure bike, but I broke the subframe, if you remember correctly. So I'm trying to make it so like I can still carry the same amount of stuff, but I'm gonna make it, you know, put all the weight towards the center of the bike so it doesn't damage the frame anymore. I decided to keep the same bike. I don't want to get rid of it or, you know, change the frame or whatever. We're just gonna go with what we got. I rode it during LAB2V and it did great without all the weight on it. So it's the weight that kills it for adventure riding, you know, especially when you're riding really rough terrain. This bike has seen a lot of rough terrain with luggage on it, so I did a lot of stuff you're probably not supposed to do on adventure bikes, you know. So that's that. And I do want to compete in the refuel event with this guy again. So I'm trying to buy electric dirt bike. So it's kind of my dream to buy an electric dirt bike, to have an electric dirt bike. So I found one. I've rode Alta a couple times and I really like them, but as a lot of people know, Alta went out of business a couple months ago. Yeah, a while ago. So there's no more real electric dirt bike out there. Plus, I don't think I could afford an Alta. There's the FX. I can't find any of those for decent deal. I did find one for a while, but it's the money, you know. But I did find one. I found a Sauron bike, and it's kind of like a cross between an electric dirt bike and an electric mountain bike. So if I do get it, I'm still kind of on the fence about getting it because it's tax season. I just paid my taxes and I don't have money again. So if I do buy this dirt bike, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sell my 07. I'm gonna sell a couple bikes to get the dirt bike, and then I think that'll be good. But then I'll have two dirt bikes as a thing. So, and I'm planning to get like the Supermoto wheels for it. I'll probably just take them both to the track and just have fun with both of them, you know. And I still have some work to do on the KLX. I have to install a bore-up kit and a carb. There's an event called Mini Massive coming in March. I'll do a vlog on that. I'm trying to go. I'm going to try to go. It's in City of Industry. It's a little bit of a drive, but that's how I'm going to get my electric dirt bike. I'm going to go there and pick it up when that happens. So there's an event called Mini Massive, and that's pretty much it. I don't really plan to do anything else. I might try to go to World Superbike. We'll see. That was kind of an expensive event last year, and I just wanted to go and experience it, and I did, and it was a lot of fun. But it's a little pricey camping there. That's the problem. And then I think that's it. I don't really have anything planned. I do want to do more racing this year, so that's what we're just gonna do. We're gonna do more enduros. I'm going to try to race the KLX more. I'm really getting into the mini racing, and I like it. I like it a lot. So we'll go do more stuff with that bike. That bike it's cheap to run. It's it's cheap to run. That's the good thing about it, man. At least this one is cheap to run, but the tires are expensive on it. And then we're gonna get the Sauron bike. I'll do some videos on that. But this year I want to try to wind down riding events a lot. I might try to do some drag racing, but that's pretty much all I got planned for this year. And then I'm planning to join the Air National Guard. so I've been saying it for like the past couple of years, and this year I'm gonna do it. I'm an Uber driver, and that's what happens. It's just I make barely enough money to live, so and do this hobby. So, but it gives me time. If it gives me time to do this hobby, that's the good thing. I can go out and do adventure rides. I can go work on the bike and stuff. But now it's time. I gotta go find a job, sort of type thing. And I'm gonna try that this year, and yeah, so that's the plan. I'm gonna try to get into the Air National Guard, so I got something to do, income, and I can still do the Uber driver thing, but we'll see. And then if that doesn't work out, I'm planning to maybe just sell a bunch of my stuff, and then what I want to do is I always wanted to tour all of Japan on a motorcycle. I was thinking of finding a job in Japan and try to slowly explore Japan. So it's not that big a country. I bet I could do it in like a year or two. But and like I would be working, obviously. It would be like it would be like a long extended working holiday. So it would be. As you know, HadesOmega doesn't speak very good Japanese either. So if any of you in Japan are watching this video and would like to help HadesOmega go do a Japan tour, like if you would help me set me up with a bike there, so I can do some touring and stuff, I would love to do that. But I don't know anybody in Japan. That's the problem. That would only work if I knew somebody in Japan. I think that's the most cost-effective way to do it, is to just buy a bike over there and then ride it. But you can't do it unless you live there. So yeah, so that's the plans. I need to stop writing, and I need to do more editing. That's what I'm gonna do. So I got to try to get all that stuff that's just sitting on the hard drive out there, and it'll be good to go through the old memories, Also demo rides. I did a lot of demo rides. Boy, I looked at my playlist. For demo rides, and I've done like probably more than 50 demo rides the last couple of years. It's ridiculous. Like, I mean, there's free events. They let you go ride bikes, and I love riding bikes. And you guys apparently love watching me ride them. So that's where the majority of my hits come from, is demo rides. So I'm gonna try to do those as much as possible. They're no big deal, and they're easy to edit too. It's a cool thing. What are some bikes that I'd like to ride? I want to ride the Yamaha Niken, or Niken. It's supposed to be called Niken, but everyone calls it Niken. Even Japanese people call it Niken. So okay, I want to ride one of those. And there's a bunch of new bikes coming out. There's a 2019 is going to be a big year for electric bikes. Lightning is coming out with a new bike. Zero is coming out with a new bike, and Harley Davidson is coming out with a new bike. Hopefully, I haven't heard anything from Indian/Polaris yet, so we'll see, man. I really hope they make something. They got a great bike right here already. All they have to do is make it a little more modern. It's getting it's starting to show its age, the Impulse. But I still like it. Speaking of the Impulse, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the. So I think the warranty, the manufacturer's warranty, has already expired on it. I've had this guy for more than 2 years, and I'm planning to upgrade the chargers on it. I'm going to upgrade it to two DigiNow superchargers. Basically, it'll basically double the charging speed of this bike, and I think it could really use it. That's the only thing that's really lacking on this bike, is the faster charging ability. It doesn't have like stellar range. It has okay range, 60 miles. But if I can increase the charging speed, it wouldn't matter so much. So that would make touring on this bike, thing. Because when you're just waiting around for it to charge, it's kind of agonizing, especially when you're trying to get to someplace at a decent time. But if I could charge it faster, then that would be better. And there's plenty of level 2 chargers around there. This thing can charge fast on a level 2 charger if you have the superchargers. That's a little bit of an investment. I know it's a more the money thing again. So it was either upgrade the chargers on this or buy the electric dirt bike. So I think I'm gonna try to do both, but we'll see. But I still love this bike. The more and more I ride this bike, I like it. So All right, so that's the channel update. This year I'm going to try to do less events. If some racing events come up, I will try to do them, you know, if I can. But I'm going to be busy trying to find a new career. Is what I'm trying to do. The money I make just doesn't cut the mustard anymore. What is it? Yeah, I'll probably try to do more demo rides, and we're gonna go on one last adventure ride with the DR again. That'll pretty much be it for the rest of the year. So the channel's gonna kind of wind down. Well, I wouldn't even say it's gonna wind down because I still got like a ton of videos to put up. So, all right. So I thank everyone for watching. The channel's like back up and monetized again, and so there's ads on my videos. Sorry. And yeah, so the channel makes a little bit of income now. That little bit of income helps me do stuff on video for you guys, and it helps maintain the cameras and stuff. Oh yeah. So by the way, this is probably going to be the last time you see me with hair this long. I always wanted to grow my hair out. Yeah, I always wanted to grow my hair out long because I was in the military for so long, and I couldn't. So. And then I'm going to go back into the military, so I have to cut it now. So I have to cut it regardless. I think long hair looks better on girls. It doesn't look good on guys, in my opinion. But in my opinion, I have really nice hair, though. I like my hair. It's thick and fairly straight, you know, and it's a little poofy, but it just doesn't fit my lifestyle. I don't like, you know, my hair sticking out on my helmet when I ride. When I work on the bikes and cars and stuff, like hair like is all over the place and it can get caught and stuff, which has happened. And what else? Oh, and yeah, because of that I have to wear like hats and stuff sometimes, and like my hair gets all over the place. And if I grow a beard or something, it gets stuck on like Velcro. So it was fun growing my hair out. I always wanted to do it, and I think this is. So the next we mate, I will not have this. It'll probably be half of this, and then I'm just gonna shave it all off at some point. So yeah, that's the last time you're gonna see HadesOmega with hair this long. So I just wanted to do it for once in my life. All right, here we go.